Let us look at some more interesting concepts. Break bulk cargo, a cargo of non-uniform sizes, often transported on pallets, sacks, drums, or bags. These cargoes require labor-intensive loading and unloading processes. Examples of break bulk cargo include coffee beans, logs, and pulp. Walmart is known for break bulk cargoes. जो आपके sizes हैं carton के वो भी uniform नहीं होंगे. You require a lot of material handling, especially for the loading and the unloading. Labor intensive it could be, but now AGVs, automated guided vehicles or guided vehicles are being used, so the intensity of labor in terms of like humans is actually reducing in that respect. But it is very important, especially for the cargo that is for, let's say, coffee beans, logs, or pulp. Uniform, non-uniform cartons are there. They are not of the same size. For example, the logs, they are not having the same uniform shapes, so it requires a lot of material handling. We have business process outsourcing, BPO, the process of hiring another company to handle business activities of that company, of course. BPO is one of the fastest growing segment in the offshoring sector. Offshore factories are there. आप offshore क्यों करते हैं? Because the offshore factories, if you are offshoring your factory or offshoring some of your manufacturing facility or offshoring some of your processes, that means you are getting some cost advantage maybe. For example, you are getting some, let's say, your destination or your location advantage. So if it is there, then BPO is a common phenomena. In a BPO, you will actually hire another company to work for you as your agent. You would be working as a principal and they would be working as the agent for you. It's important. It's actually fast growing because companies cannot be in global supply chains. Companies cannot be everywhere. There is more of a decentralization, and because of that decentralization, BPO is becoming common. There would be a company who would work as your agent, and they will actually look after your offshores. Service actually include the human resources management, billing and purchasing, and call centers, as well as many types of customer services or marketing services. So BPO would include all of these things. We have call centers, which are actually offshored. We have human resources in those offshore companies or in which are located at different areas, which would be handled by some other company. Of course, marketing services are also there, which could be BPO as well. What is business to business? An organization focused on selling products, services, or data to commercial customers rather than the individual customers, also known as B2B. B2B scenario is important, or what we say in traditional marketing, it's the industrial marketing scenario. From business to business, not from business to end customer. So you would be selling or you would be transferring your product or your services or the data or information to the commercial customer, not the end customer. So there is also a B2C criteria or business to consumer criteria. An organization focused on selling product, services, or data to the individual customers rather than the commercial customers. There are companies which are like only manufacturers. There are companies which are like only suppliers. So they would be dealing with some B2B. The supplier would be providing it to the manufacturers, not to the end customers. Manufacturer would be providing it to the, let's say, the retailers, because he is only the manufacturer. But if an organization, they are retailing something, they are providing it to the end customers or the individual consumers, that would be B2C. There might be organizations which are like vertically integrated or integrated to some limit, like they are playing the role of a retailer as well as the manufacturer. Then in that case, they have B2B as well as B2C scenario as well. Both possibilities are there. Thank you.